What's up, survivors? Big news today. The long-awaited 7 Days to Die version 2.2 update has officially landed on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation 5. This is not just a routine patch. It's one of the most player-driven updates the devs have ever delivered, and it quietly changes the way we survive, fight, and scavenge. Before we dive into the big reveals, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss my breakdown of the next update, version 2.3. Because trust me, what's coming next might shock even longtime fans. Alright, let's crack open the patch notes and see what's really new. And there's more here than you think. Lockable slots, the inventory game changer. Let's start with something deceptively small that could completely change your day-to-day survival routine. Lockable slots for both containers and vehicles. Imagine you've just pulled off a risky supply run, and your vehicle's full of gas, ammo, and meds. Until now, it was all too easy to misclick or accidentally dump something valuable when sorting. Now, walk up to any container, hit the little lock icon, and those slots are frozen. No more accidental drops. No more panic when you realize you just trashed your only stack of first aid kits. It's such a simple tweak, but for multiplayer servers or anyone who likes their storage neat and protected, this is a huge quality of life win. And it's just the opening shot of this update. But convenience isn't the only thing changing. 2.2 rewires how you move across the map. Sprint mode auto run, travel like a pro. Buried in the options menu is something many of us have begged for. Sprint mode auto run. Hop into options controls on PC or console, and you'll see a new toggle. Turn it on, and your character keeps running until you tell them to stop. If you're crossing vast stretches of wasteland, or just want to relax during those long vehicle treks, this feature is a lifesaver. Small warning, the patch may reset your sprint setting to toggle by default. So if your character suddenly feels different when you load in, double-check your settings and switch back to your preferred style. It's a simple change, but it makes every journey, on foot or behind the wheel, way less of a grind. But the biggest shakeup, it's what happens when the world itself gets too hot. Heat map and screamer overhaul. No more endless hordes. For years, veteran players have complained about screamer chain reactions, those moments when your base heat level summons wave after wave of shrieking undead until you're buried under chaos. Version 2.2 finally tackles it head-on. Now, when a screamer spawns, the heat map triggers a cooldown, not just in your immediate area, but in neighboring chunks of the map. Translation: the game puts the brakes on back-to-back screamer spawns, and the numbers have been tuned. At low game stages, you'll see just one screamer at a time. At higher stages, you might face one or two, but never the endless parade we've all suffered through. This is a game changer for multiplayer servers, where veterans and fresh players often share space. No more punishing newcomers just because someone else has built a massive forge farm next door. It keeps the tension without letting things spiral into chaos. And the devs didn't stop at screamers. They rebalanced some of the most feared enemies across the biomes. Biome and enemy adjustments. Danger redefined. Two notorious troublemakers just got knocked down a peg. The Plague Spitter and the Frostclaw now have their spawn rates cut by 50%. That means fewer sudden spikes in difficulty when you wander into the wrong biome. The challenge is still there, but it feels fairer, especially for players who aren't fully kitted out. Biome kill challenges also got a makeover. Each region now has themed zombie targets to take down. It's a cleaner, more rewarding way to prove you've mastered each environment. This isn't about making the world safer. It's about making it feel more intentional. And speaking of intention, the next change might be the most requested fix of all. Loot stage freedom. No more caps. This is the one that has the entire community buzzing. Loot stage caps are gone. For a long time, each biome had a hidden ceiling on the quality of loot you could find. No matter how skilled you were, certain areas would eventually stop rewarding you. Version 2.2 wipes that away. All biome loot stage caps removed. Biome badges no longer boost loot stage. Buffs tied to the old cap system disabled. What does that mean? You can settle in your favorite biome, whether it's the peaceful pine forest or the frozen wastelands, without worrying that your loot potential is capped. It's a return to true open-ended survival, where every region stays relevant from day one to late game. Players have asked for this for years. It's finally here. And while those are the headline features, 2.2 hides plenty of smaller touches that polish the game's edges, quality of life tweaks, and fun details. The pack mule sound effect now plays only in your own ears. Your friends no longer hear that constant ding 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 when you're overloaded. Nomad gloves now list elite zombie damage, clarifying they work against radiated, blue, and orange elites alike. And then there's the light-hearted Easter egg, a tiny fix to the spelling of cornmeal in the food crop description, complete with a wink to community creator Glock9. It's a small laugh in an otherwise serious survival update. Looking ahead, what 2.3 could bring? Right at the top of the patch notes, the devs tease version 2.3 as an even bigger community-driven update. During the recent town hall, they hinted at more survival-focused tweaks, continued heat map balancing, deeper biome variety, and even stronger incentives for cooperative play. If 2.2 is about removing old limits, 2.3 looks ready to reshape the survival experience again. But what exactly they'll change next? That's the mystery keeping us all watching. So is this the best update in years? For many players, absolutely. Lockable slots finally make inventory management painless. Sprint mode auto run saves your thumbs on those cross-map hauls. The Screamer cooldown ends one of the game's most frustrating loops. And most importantly, loot stage freedom brings back the sandbox spirit that made 7 Days to Die legendary in the first place. But what do you think? Did the devs strike the right balance, or should 2.3 push the survival dial even harder? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button and subscribe so you're the first to hear when 2.3 lands. Survive smart out there, and I'll see you in the next apocalypse.